Welcome to the NoFace Show.
Let's move into like kind of like one of the last sections, short one, but I wanted to this came kind of like out of nowhere in the last episode where Chris Kiss and Max began throwing a little bit of a motivational speech out there for all the audience and all the people struggling. So if you had to motivate these guys, obviously it's a hard industry, so being able to be successful should already be enough of a motivation. But what would you tell these people to be motivated to go to the studio and keep grinding?
Well, look, I mean, if this is something that, if a producer or singer, this is their passion and this is what they want to do with themselves, then I think it's really like, the motivation side just comes from doing what you love. I mean, I failed millions of times. I fail every day, but I keep doing what I do because I enjoy it. So, motivation for me at this point is helping other artists to achieve their goals. That, I can't get on the stage and do those things anymore. I don't want to. It's not my place. So if I can help an artist to move forward, my motivation just comes from others' achievements. I think the goal, if you want to become successful in the music industry, help others become successful. That's something that I've learned in business. If you want to be successful in business, help others become successful, because then they're going to do whatever they can for you. You can't get to the top by yourself, and to stay motivated in music, it's difficult, but you keep doing what you want to do and what you enjoy doing, and the losses will come and the failures will come, but the only way to know how to win is if you lose. Mm-hmm. So take the losses as motivation, because I look, when I started this, and back in 2003, and I said, hey, you know what? I was telling label heads and program directors, I'm going to go online and the internet, and I'm going to find artists. They were like, dude, you're wasting your time. That'll never work. And I'm like, well, why not?
How wrong were they? Yeah? How wrong were they?
So yeah. And I thought, but this went on for years. And then I said, well, I'm going to write songs for other artists, and I'm going to give my songs to upcoming artists. And they're like, who the heck's going to do? Nobody wants that. Nobody's going to do that. And I thought, well, why not? Maybe I was naive. Maybe I didn't know better, but here I am. And I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I'm not anyone special. I just focused on something and said, well, look, everybody's going to tell me no, but eventually all I need is somebody to say yes. And so I kept doing it and I kept doing it. And then I got to the point where the more people that disagreed with me was just fuel to the fire. So that was my motivation. I thought, well, geez, if I'm losing, eventually I'm going to win. And when I win, it's going to be big.
Oh, yeah.
So let me just keep doing what I'm doing. So for me, it's like the motivation is the fact that it's so hard. Let that motivate you. The fact that it's not easy to do these things and you're going to miss more times than you're going to hit. Let that be the motivation, because the payoff is well worth all the rest. 100%. It just is.
And I wanted to mention something. I saw this video, and I think this is really, really great of this. There's this group of entrepreneurs who are visiting Tesla factories, kind of switching the industry here, but I feel like entrepreneurs is also a kind of creative world. So this is a group of young entrepreneurs visiting Tesla, and Elon Musk was there. And one of the guys asked Elon Musk, like, what motivation, the same question I asked you, what motivation would you give young entrepreneurs? And he kind of stopped, kind of looked at them, and it was like, if you need me to motivate you, quit.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be needing me to be motivating you. So you should be able to find that motivation within yourself. I thought that was
right.
Brilliant.
And I didn't want to say that, but that's the truth. Like, well, what motivation do you need? This, like, I shouldn't be the one to get you to do what you tell me you want to do. Just do what you do. That's the motivation, is in the creative side of it. Of course, it's great. Somebody can fire you up, but, I shouldn't have to motivate you. No one motivated me. They, I had people come through and just kind of put me down.
I bet no one
going to make it.
I bet the security guard from the record label didn't motivate you to keep going, did he?
Not at all. Like, stop coming back, man. Stop coming back. And I'm like, well, if I get arrested, I'll be on the news. That's pretty cool exposure. Like, I'm looking at the end result. So yeah, I mean, the motivation is just do what you do because you enjoy doing it. If you get to the point where you need somebody to tell you why you should be doing what you're doing, then you probably shouldn't be doing it anymore.
Yep. Love it.